ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
Number 21, Todd Gurley.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
4-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Now Gurley. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Todd Gurley on the
safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
By Grant Delpit. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 38, Ryan.
At the 38.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. He would call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Chubb on the carry.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
Mayfield on play action. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 3.5 to go, 1st quarter. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
15. First down, Cleveland.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Looking middle, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And the Browns' first down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. First and goal from the 3. Mayfield with it once more. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Line number 10.
From 3 yards out. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you really don't.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Ryan, sack.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Gain of 6 yards.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taken from just outside the 30. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Browns to take over. They fell in their ball game last week. That was a loss to the Saints, but they're on top here as they begin this drive. From the gun, Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. And it's good to make it 14-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From the gun, it's Ryan. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Austin Seibert on 4th.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Formation for the Falcons.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. He's already approaching 100 yards and has the touchdown. I'm sure on that opposite sideline right now, they're scratching their heads saying, all right, what do we do?
And the hard part is, even if you limit him to a short catch, he has that make-you-miss ability to take it for big yardage and put in the end zone again. So trying to blanket him is very difficult, but ultimately, you've got to find a way to put him on the ground, tackle him, and he doesn't make that easy.
They're struggling with that so far. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. A run for Nick Chubb. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Play fake, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Brown.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
Todd Gurley heading back out along with the rest of the Atlanta offense. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He finds Smith out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Throwing again on second down. Ryan, pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer defense.
Are you serious?
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again. Ryan. A very quick pass to Ridley. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Ryan. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
28. Falcons, nothing.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Who? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
by the time we have to leave
the booth.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. They go play action. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. He's got his man on the crossing route. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be losing yardage back at the 40. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, Ryan. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tight.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Myles Garrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Point after, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well. Really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield, and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help offset the 1 interception.
Absolutely. Just that one pick with into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now, it's Smith. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Kick is good. Makes the score Browns
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They run it again with Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Devontae Casey. A loss of 2 yards.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And it's complete. Hooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
1st down, Cleveland.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now Ryan down around the goal line. And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
It doesn't help indeed.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
They begin this drive with Chubb. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing, Mayfield over the middle to Beckham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
at their own 25.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Now this will make it into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Now in desperation, got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In need of a